2017 Lexus NX200t alternator replacement procedure. Coming up next, brought to you by so first things first, looks like there's a water pump leaking in this bad boy. Take a 19mm there, release the tension off the belt, remove the serpentine belt, and then what we're going for is the alternator up in there. Got to disconnect the crankshaft positioning sensor, these two brackets, 1, 2, and then there's a bolt here and a bolt up top that you can get from the top. When I get to that point, I'll let you know, and then here comes the sketchy stuff you'll see later. So you loosen up this 14mm bolt, you get it all the way out. As far as it'll go, I think it's going to hit the subframe. Let me see. No, you can get it out. 14mm, 17mm, 14mm. I'm going to remove my crankshaft positioning sensor because of the way this thing is going to have to come out. But I'm going to show you, I'm working on it. Bear with me. So the next step is to remove the upper bolt, which is located down there where my finger is, which is a 14mm. Already got it out. Got the lower bolt out, got all the connections disconnected from the alternator. So the next step is to remove the exhaust number 2 pipe from the catalytic converter, the rear cat, all the way up to the front intermediate pipe. There's 4 bolts total. I'm going to record that in a moment. So you're going to remove these 2 bolts right here. Then you're going to remove these 2 bolts on the catalytic converter back there. And once those are removed, you're going to want to take out your oxygen sensor at the same time or unplug it because it's going to get in the way. So let's see how to deal with this. It's on a bracket. I'll figure it out. I'll be back. All right, make sure you take the oxygen sensor out. Catalytic converter sitting on the ground, piping and all. Now I just gotta wiggle out the alternator. So once you get the alternator loose from the bracket, it comes out right by the drive shaft. There she blows. Oh. So you do have to remove the exhaust to get the alternator out of this vehicle, unfortunately. Make sure everything is disconnected. This is your harness and everything, and connectors to the connector to the alternator right here. Battery cable with the 10mm, the brackets. This oxygen sensor is attached to, this is your crankshaft positioning sensor. I didn't need to remove it, but your wiring is going to hang right here for your oxygen sensor. You'll see it. If you have any questions, inbox me. So I went ahead and put everything back in, brackets all in place, bolts on, new belt. That was a pain. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of room to record everything in here, but just to show you, I'm going to put the cat back in, put the O2 sensor back in, and that'll complete this job. Thanks for watching.
Gotta find my way to you.